buddy. Act natural. All right, you ready?
As opposed to what?
How we're acting right now. Okay. We're going to start the Hi, YouTube world. On our YouTube channel, because we're ready to start right now.
YouTube world. What the fuck?
Jesus. I got this sunglasses. Hold on. So try to shade my. This one doesn't have a big dirt spot in the middle.
Wait. You wear dirty glasses?
Start the show.
You have some people that would argue that one with you because they're used to you being.
Whore. I'm a dirty whore. Dirty whore.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, then shut up.
Ah! Okay, go. Go. This is recording. Go. Hey, you crazy motherfuckers. Welcome back to another edition of Crazy Truth. I'm your host with the most, and my vocal cords are warmed up. Long! And I'm here with the lovely, and slightly bruised from dancing Miss Amanda.
Hey.
That's the story we're sticking with.
That was loud. You were loud.
Damn straight. I'm loud and proud. Woo! It's a party in Cole's world. Okay. This is episode, for those of you following at home, this is season 6. That's right, 6. What season is it again?
6.
There you go. Look at you paying attention so early today. Season 6, episode 249. Almost to 250. Almost to 250,000. Almost there. Hard to fucking believe, isn't it? We're galloping. We'll be there soon. There'll be some sort of special prize. I don't know what it is. I'm sure hoping for dick sucking for me to get my dick sucked, but that's just me. Anyways, so before we get going in the show, we should probably give a quick shout out to, what do we usually do? We do shout outs to sponsors. Hey, let's take a look.
Did you start drinking or something beforehand?
Nope. I had strippers and hookers over and do coke off their butts. I'm practicing for when you strip that I can do better at doing like a line of coke off your butt. I'm just kidding. I don't actually have coke to do that. I can't afford that. But if you make it money, maybe we can.
Do pictures with powdered sugar. It's all good.
And I'll just snort the powdered sugar just for shits and
giggles.
giggles.
You would.
I would do a pixie stick off your ass. Anywho, a quick shout out to our sponsors, Miss Amanda and Pixie Sticks. You know what? You can buy a Pixie Sticks and the proceeds will go to Casmo Cares. Get your Pixie Sticks and let's have lines of sugar.
I seriously am going to have to find Pixie Sticks.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. We're going to do that now.
And no one's going to know what the fuck it's for.
I'm glad now you can slap them both the other way. I'm glad you said all that now. So now my brain will think that and I won't forget. We're going to have Pixie Sticks. Run a Pixie Stick.
Fuck.
So quick shout out to our sponsors, ASNLifestyleMagazine.com. 3 million readers can't be wrong. You should not be wrong either. You should make it a habit to read ASN Lifestyle Magazine. If you want to know what's going on in the adult world, that's like the porn side, and the stripper world, and the swinger world, that's like our world, or a combination of both, then you need to check out ASN Lifestyle Magazine. And don't forget, you can go to ASNLifestyleMagazineAwards.com. You can put us in for Full Swap Shop, for apparel shop. You can put us in for best supporting business with Full Swap Radio, for best convention with Krazy Winter Nights, which we want to win that fucker again, and best trade show, or best podcast for Crazy Truth. Just saying, we sure would like your vote. Please help us. We found out we are the top 10 so far. We're in the top 10 of each one of the categories we're in. So we got to keep pushing the top 5, move along. So,
300 Pixie Sticks for $25.
Oh my God, I'm going to go buy them for the April 1st. We'll talk about that in just a second too. Also, hey, nightcaps.com. Don't leave the safety of yourself or someone you love up to anyone else. Take charge. Make sure your next bar trip is safe with a nightcap. It's a drink spike prevention scrunchie. Make sure you check it out today. Don't forget, you can use nightcap10-Casma Inc. in a promo code and get a 10% discount, or you go on Full Swap Shop and get them with our logos. And finally, everybody likes to fuck. Sure do. Sex is great. Lick it, beat it, slap it, suck it, fuck it, and make a mess. But no one wants to sleep in the post-sexual puddle. That's like a post-puddle. So you don't have to anymore with your own No More Wet Hot blanket. It's machine washable and machine dryable, no crinkle sounds, and designed specifically for sexual body fluid wet spots. Get yours today. Don't forget to use Full Swap in the promo code and get 10% off of your lovely blanket today. We have one because you don't work, but people I know do. Anyways, so you do something.
And I still don't want to sleep in the wet spot.
Sometimes you squirt. Every now and then.
I have.
You more dribble. Some people have the faucet on a dam break. Some people, the water just stays on.
I dribble.
Not dribble. I dribble. There's usually a cum trail from what, if we're fucking on your side of the bed to pulling out over to my side, there's like a cum trail. It's like dribble, 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 dribble. Just saying. It's an old person thing. You don't piss as hard, you don't cum as hard. It is what it is. So you dribble. It's a dribble trail.
I got nothing.
I can't find my way home. Look for the jizz trail. There it is. The birds won't eat it. So
some days
the trail is sticky.
I
think I can find it.
Is mine came from.
Yeah, that's the sound of walking in the jizz trail home. That's running in the jizz trail home. That's a horse galloping in the jizz trail home. Okay, there we go.
Some days. Don't you just want to be in his head for 5 minutes?
Awesome. So, couple cool, super cool things. Cool things to talk about. So I'm wearing, first of all,
at least the majority of the time you keep that shit in your head and don't verbalize
right,
it.
Yeah, no. But if you could ride in the car with me, I talk out loud to myself. I'm not gonna lie. Seriously, I do.
I know.
This is how I get it out. This way it doesn't bottle up and just verbally, and I just don't do a verbal explosion of weird on somebody. So I don't just walk up to somebody, hi, how are you? Jizz trail! That's how I do that. Anywho, so I'm wearing this really cool shirt right now. And if you follow us and you're part of our YouTube channel, you can actually see this shirt that I'm on. It is a fainting goat that has fainted. And this was a gift to me at our birthday bash this weekend from a gal who's going to go as a goat for Halloween. I know we got it because when she comes really hard, she passes out. How do we know this?
I don't know. How do we know this?
We've experienced it firsthand. We've witnessed it. And then, like a miracle, hallelujah, she awakens. And when she wakes up, it's awesome.
She's not out for very long.
Well, no, it's not like, oh my God, she could be dead. It's not like clear. It's more like
she was up on the cross. She like
it's more like, and all of a sudden she's like, whoa! She wakes up. It's like that. It's more like that Starlight Wake. So they got me this shirt, and this is awesome. And they asked me where I'd wear it for the show. I didn't just wear it for the show. I got up this morning. Well, when I took a shower, I took a shower like 11:30. I don't get around early.
Hold on, pause. Because when he took me to work this morning, he had on a green button-up shirt, which wasn't buttoned.
Yeah.
And he had on some football team apparel, pajama pants, and I'm like,
and slippers.
You wore them when your mom got them for you to lounge around the house after you had surgery, and you haven't put them on since.
Nope, I very rarely wear them, and I had.
And he wore them in public.
I drove her to work in slippers, Husker pajama sweatpant things, a green button-up shirt that wasn't buttoned quite right, and let it be duly noted, I stopped at the gas station, went in, and
you went in like that?
Got a breakfast sandwich this morning. Sure did. Yep, didn't even care.
Wow.
Yep. And you know what? It's one right by our house. So it's people that see.
Well, there's people in their slippers and shit all the time in there.
No big deal. So yeah. So anywho, So, but when I did take a shower and get dressed for the day, which is like 11, then I've worn this all day. So I'm happy to explain to anybody who asks about the goat. So someone.
Did anybody ask you about a fainting?
Our son did.
Well, yes, he did.
Yeah. And I like to use names and diagrams. I'm just kidding. I understand. Anyways, so yeah, so this is what it's all about. So, okay, so I'm wearing that. So, and of course my party hat, because we had a party this weekend.
We did.
We had our birthday bash. And it was a bash and it was a birthday. There was cake.
There was cake.
There's still cake. I'm still eating fucking cake.
Yeah. I had a piece yesterday. I won't have it.
Yep. No, it was good. So we had a lot of fun. It's the birthday bash is always a blast because we had people there that knew us long before. When we were just in the lifestyle of the fuck, before I ever uttered the famous words, if a guy was smart, he'd start his own page. We had guys
I was really surprised. I was happy to see some of them and surprised.
It was like a class reunion.
It was like, holy shit, there's some people here that knew us before we were cast.
There were two sets of people there that were probably two of the within the first 6 months hookups that we ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Probably I'll say our third hookup, maybe fourth. Yeah, our third hookup. So I mean, they've known us a little while. They have a clue who we are. And so they've been with us all the way through. So that was great. And some of our original cast members 3 and 4, the first of the page. So I was 1, you were 2, 3 and 4. First admins were back. So and then we met new people, and that's what makes the birthday bash so much fun. So it was a great time. Thank you everybody who supports us. Well, we have people from multiple states again. It's fucking cool.
So we get back. Mm-hmm. What was it? Monday morning. Yes. I took a picture in a sweatshirt that was left.
yeah.
Naked, but I was wearing this. It was a zip-up hoodie, and I put it on to take a picture to say, "Whose is this?" Everybody keeps liking the picture, but no one will tell me who it belongs to.
It's like it's but see, sex sells, and obviously
But no one's looking at it.
They're more enamored with your titties.
Okay. And so, I figure somebody was missing an inhaler.
You know what? They don't care. They're out. They've already choked. At that point in time, whoever's in this has probably already died. They needed their inhaler. They reached for it. They didn't have it there.
Well, if they were hoping to use the condoms in the pocket, they totally missed out.
Well, you know, let's hope they did. You know, that's what happened.
What?
They got pregnant and hyperventilated all at the same time. Sweet, they were fucking. There was no condoms. They panicked.
But
they
fucked and they couldn't breathe. It could be a woman. I don't know who's
we don't know either.
They're smokers.
So if you're a smoker, had condoms at a swinger event, and sometimes gasped for air, we need to talk to you. Just saying, it's Larry, you're not a smoker, but that's good. You just wanted to sniff it because their boobs were in it. And that's okay, and we can. And you know what? If people just want to sniff it for Amanda's titties, absolutely. We'll start. It'll be a traveling thing.
I'd rather just be motorboated.
Really?
Oh,
you said motorboated. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay.
I didn't say slobbered on.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. Otherwise, it's a dry engine. Don't you want my personal natural lube? Anyways, I thought that was sexy. Okay. So, this is going to be a day for this kind of shit. So,
apparently.
Yeah, so that was awesome. So let's talk about something cool that's coming up, though, because this is like, we're gonna keep people up to date on this stuff because this is badass. So April 1st, no, it's not an April Fool's thing, you fuckers. Miss Amanda is you're going to do you're making your debut on the stage.
Okay,
baby.
Pause though. Tell them how we got to that point, because I did a lot of explaining.
About 20 years ago, I started begging her to be a swinger, and then she found out she liked being naked around people, and here we are.
No, that's not how it fucking went.
Well, that's how it started. And now, you want
in
like
your head. Like how it became to be like, oh shit, here you're doing this.
Because it will help you with your as you go on into.
Now I'm catching you. I'm pulling a coal on you.
Just fucking answer whatever it is.
I'm pulling a coal on you.
I don't know why it is.
Because we started talking, and I said, I should have been a stripper a long time ago. I would have made a lot of money.
Because you never believe me when I tell you people watch you dance, because you dance. You dance like you fuck, which is extremely fluid and it's fucking sensual. And you always would have been a great stripper because you are fluid as fuck, and people always watch you dance.
I don't. I get in my head. I don't.
Right. Yeah, you get in your head that nobody's watching you, which is a complete lie. And so you said you should do it, and I said, let's make it happen. And you're like, yeah. Which this is your fault. Because you should have learned after 30 fucking years when you just go, yeah, whatever, and I get a random thought in my head, like, let's start a page, let's be swingers. I'm probably going to take her all the way to we're going to hit it hard and fast, and we're going to take her to the end, right?
Right.
And here we are. So we have a friend that owns a strip club, and he was very excited and all in on having you come out and strip. And the thing is, you're going to work one shift. You're gonna do a full shift as a stripper.
And I was told I was be exhausted.
Yeah, Scott, you're exactly right. Amanda is a great dancer. And the thing is, so you're gonna work a shift from 8 to 3 a.m. You're gonna be doing your sets on the stage just like the other girls, which the other girls are excited already. I did confirmation of that to help you. They're all excited because it's your first time. You're gonna be part of the 2-girl toy show at midnight with Dakota, who is also, some of you might know her. You can see her stuff. She's obviously a professional adult entertainer as well. So it was her idea, asking if you want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to be able to do. People are going to be able to do, because it's couples night out there, so they have 3 rooms set up that have beds in them. So you're actually going to be able to. People are going to be able to do bed dances. You're going to be able to do bed dances.
I'm not sure what a bed dance is.
They're in the bed and you're rolling around on top of them. And this club's completely new. It's a completely naked club, so you're going to be it's going to be all out there. Woo! And yeah, so you're gonna work a shift, and so we created an event. Right now, I think we've got 80 people, or maybe I think we've got on the page. I think we've got 40 or 30 that have said yes. I have confirmation. We're up to almost 100 that have confirmed they're going to be there.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
No.
Yeah, we're about 100 that have confirmed, and then on top of it, we're doing some other cool shit as well. Obviously, because you're working just like over there. She's working just like any other girl. So the club does not have a cover charge. The girls, there's a percentage thing. You're doing that. We are going to be offering some special stuff for Catholic Cares, because we do care about a chance to help the community. So you're gonna be able to order a special.
Because this is for fun. So.
Yeah, it's for fun, and so you're gonna be able to order a special autograph picture of you, which you're like topless, or a special. It's actually a tumbler, but it's got the same picture on there. That the proceeds are going to Catholic Care. So
you getting one that has my titties on it?
Yeah, absolutely. So the thing is, here's what's so cool about this is that this is kind of something and I'm going to say this because you should be proud of your age and how good you look. At 51 years old, you're going to take the stage, and people are excited because you look fucking damn good to be able to do it. So that's something that you could have the experience. You may make a few bucks. Just saying.
Well, Catholic Cares, but that's okay.
Well, your dance stuff will probably. Are you going to give all your money to the Catholic Cares? Might, you don't know. But then we're also going to raise money for Catholic Cares on top of it. So, and hopefully the other thing maybe we'll do, like so much of our other stuff. Hey, ladies or guys, if you've ever thought about doing something like this, take a chance. That's what we do. We try to lead by like go for it, take a chance.
Okay, so one time.
I think he just called you old. I didn't call her old.
He did call me old,
but not in a bad way.
So one time for somebody's bachelorette party back in 2016, the bachelorette party was at a pole dancing studio. So I remember doing some of that. I haven't touched one since then, and it's been how many years? Okay, so it's been a few. I don't know if I'll be on the poles, but then I've been going on YouTube looking up stripper dances. Well, they're all on the pole, but I did learn if you put in floor dances.
Yep.
Then it teaches you how to roll around seductively on the floor.
Well,
I don't know about the shoulder.
And you've been enough strip clubs. You've seen how the girls, how they do it, and the girls legitimately. The girls are very excited. Seriously,
eye contact, smile.
When I was talking to the owner club, he said the girls were very excited because they think it's really cool. One, that you're doing it, and so they're excited they're probably going to go ahead and do one of their whipped cream shows too later in the night. Control yourself. You won't be dancing that one, so you'll probably be back doing one of the bed scenes. But they're doing other things because they want to bring as much traffic in as well, and they're super excited to help you. And so they've been talking about some of the girls will be up there with you, whatever to make you feel comfortable.
I'm like going, what do I wear? Okay,
nothing. It's a naked strip club.
No, you have to start off with some
smile,
and then be seductive about it. And I'm like, going, what the fuck do I have to wear?
All I know is at midnight when the 2-girl toys show up, it's gonna look like you're in a money tunnel because it's gonna be making a fucking rain in there. So we are super. It's gonna be fun. It's exciting, and I think it's really fucking cool. It's very cool that the club's letting us do this. For one, where they don't. I mean, they're not making a cover. It's not like they're making a cover fee. I think it's very cool. They're letting us come in and do this. I think it's very cool. The girls are being real cool about letting you and want to help you. And I think it's very. I think it'll be fun for you. I think you'll have a good time. And you know what? Maybe you will go.
They don't serve alcohol.
No, it is not. It's a juice bar, and so they. If you want to know how their policy works, you just need to let me know, and I'll reach out to you individually. So
I'm gonna sit in the car and have a couple of shots first.
I have that permission.
A little bit.
You're allowed like 2, but that.
I know I'm not gonna go extreme. I just
If you are on track, you're just rolling on the floor like slobber. Oh,
No.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
I might need something to get the nerves down.
Tease us, absolutely.
Tease us? Well, yeah.
She can't on this page yet because we're too close.
Yes,
and Larry, I've seen a
please.
picture of you in your green outfit. That works. Yeah. If you if you
Yeah,
don't know
but
what
to
we're talking
get that
about,
off easily, that's a bitch. I have to say, Cole, help me get this off.
no, you have to say whoever has dollar bills help me take this off. If you don't know, follow her on Twitter at Miss Amanda Casba, and you can see her in that outfit because and less. Just saying. So, but we'll have stuff on how you can order the special tumblers and how you can order the autograph pictures. So if you want one of those tumblers, I believe are going to be $25, and the autograph pictures are going to be $8. It's an 8x10. So if you want those, email us crazy.casba@gmail.com and just put the you want some of the Casba carrot stripper gear. So there you go. So that's pretty cool.
So that'll be interesting.
So she's got a couple weeks. So that's April 1st.
I've been doing. Let's see. There's another YouTube video I've been doing. I've been alternating between the two of do the splits in 28 days. I've skipped a couple of days. I'm like 3 feet from the ground.
You're not 3 feet from the ground. You're not.
No, when I do the splits, I'm still 3 feet from hitting the ground. I don't think I'm
You're only 3 feet from the ground now.
Oh, shut up. So well, technically only 2. Okay, so maybe it's 2.
You're doing the splits and you're rolling.
But I don't know if I will get to a full split because holy shit, I'm old and out of shape, and I'm going.
No, but
you lost your limberness.
You're getting there. Lots of water, lots of fluid. So
and there's one on stretching your back so you can get more of an arch in there.
That's where the money shot comes in.
Back hurts, I don't know, but
let the curtains fly.
Oh,
just saying. All right, so there you go. So that's pretty cool. So we'll keep you updated on that. So, but okay, this tonight we have to actually get to like some questioning type stuff.
Really?
Well, I think it would be helpful to try something new and go back to the way the show used to be.
I'm being a smart ass.
No, just saying. Hi, Brian. Brian says hi.
Hi.
Okay, so let's see. What do we got for stuff? We got all kinds of stuff.
God, I thought that said meatloaf.
Yeah. I'm actually just making what I'm hungry for. That's what we're gonna talk about now. What's for dinner? No.
Meatloaf.
What? Younger people don't know what meatloaf is. Okay.
Oh, that's true.
So I got a couple of them, and this one I thought was kind of interesting. I found this interesting. This question we got because at the birthday bash, I was talking to people that are like us that are big fans of sport fucking, and then of course obviously there's some people that aren't, whatever. But I got to think about all the different type of events that go on, and at first I was like, "What a silly question." Then it started to make sense to me a little bit. So be thinking as I tell you the question, what your initial response is, and then ponder it for a sec. Okay. Okay. So the question, what this couple was asking, they have been in a lifestyle year and a half, somewhere in there. So they're new-ish, but not new.
Okay.
And they're trying to understand what the true value of a meet and greet is, because you can't go have sex and you have to leave to go have sex because it's a vanilla bar. So what's the true value of a meet and greet? It's not intimate enough like a dinner, like a private meeting, but it's not play on premises. So what's the actual value of a meet and greet? So when I say that, what's your initial thought about that question?
My initial thought is it's a public place to meet people without the pressure of having to do anything.
But what I meant was, does it strike you as like, well, duh, of course it's what do you mean? Why would you not see the value of that? That was my initial, like, how could you not see the value of a meet and greet? But then as I thought about it more, you can kind of see a little bit where they're coming from. And already we got some networking, absolutely. There's values of it, but I can see, thinking back now, okay, and obviously when we first got in lifestyle, we didn't have social media.
You didn't have meet and greets.
Well,
there was a couple,
kinda, but isn't it interesting because with
most of the parties that we went to were in a hotel. There was one that the very first one where we sat in the car and smoked a lot
Yeah.
before walking in. That was at a vanilla bar that was shut down
But
just for us.
but there was bars that did. There were people having meet and greets at bars. It took a long time for us to find where the swinger bar was, and then to find it. But when you didn't have social media, for us when we came into lifestyle, a meet and greet was way different or way more important because you didn't have the social media to get to know anybody. That's how you met
True. Yeah.
other swingers, right?
Yeah.
But I can see now if you play that, change the roles up now, you can almost do the whole things that we used to only be able to do at a meet and greet online. Think about the one meet and greet party, whatever we went to, in where the guy was so drunk he passed out in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was almost like the meet and greet. Some parties were almost like our birthday bash. You couldn't. There wasn't an on-site
They didn't call
premises.
it a meet and greet. They called it a party.
Yeah, it was just a party. So.
But there was people like that one girl that was getting finger banged on the table, and we're like, "What's that?"
Yeah,
we were really new.
We were still in the arm sore arm stage.
They said no blame. They're over there doing that. Holy shit!
Wait a minute. What? You can do this? What? But so that becomes a question. Okay, so what is the value of a meet and greet now? Because if you, it's kind of funny. A meet and greet now is even more ideal for people who like to sport fuck, in my opinion. Right? Because you can go, does what you saw online equal what you see, or does in live equal what you saw here? Yep, let's go fuck. But if you are, it's almost more geared for that. If you are someone that is more in the dating-ish or need to get to know more, it's like I guess it's like a it's pre-com. That's what it is. A meet and greet is pre-com.
No, it's a safe place where there's other people around, so you don't feel awkward if you don't like them. Because online, you don't know what their personality is like. Their personality could suck ass, and they're like, "Oh my god, he's loud, obnoxious, won't leave me the fuck alone. Oh my god, give me away."
How does this cold guy ever get laid?
Right?
Okay, but and I'm playing devil's advocate here. You say that, but people go to meet and greets. They're nervous. They're stressed. And honestly, we've been there. It's hard as fuck to get away from somebody when you want to get away from them. Because new people or other people that are scared cling to each other. And then you're like, fuck, how do I ditch these people? How the fuck do I ditch them? How do I ditch them?
Yeah, but think about this. When we first got in and another couple wanted to go to dinner.
We said we didn't eat, and they didn't believe me because I'm kind of chunky.
So we went, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm totally not interested. I'm running to the bathroom to tell you, hell no, fuck no, we're not doing
911, abort.
So at least, to me, a one-on-one is a little bit more awkward because how do you get out of it?
It makes it more available to take and come up with an excuse to bounce.
But a meet and greet is to meet other people, so you can go, okay, well, I need to go introduce myself to these people. I'll be back, and then not.
And then do the pressure. Okay, so Scott put, that's a good place to meet a couple for the first time. Absolutely, Larry. People's personality can be night and day different from social media to an in-person meet. Absolutely, and you guys are exactly right. I think the challenge becomes how, well, let me phrase this. I'm going to try to use words now. That's neat. I think that what actually they mean by what they're trying to ask is, how do you maximize a meet and greet? That's what I think they're having the issue with. It's not what's the value. How do you maximize a meet and greet?
But I also see the benefits of a meet and greet as just a place to go hang out with friends.
Well, that's because you've been in it for 12 years and you have friends.
Do I really? I don't know. I don't have that many. But no,
that's not what your vagina says. Just kidding. It doesn't talk. It's always muffled. It's like it's talking with its mouth full of dick. Sorry, go ahead. My bad. I apologize.
But if you ask, Cole, it bites.
Sometimes.
Anybody wants to know that story, ask us.
Yes, it is a chance to take and. But
now anymore, how many new people do you meet at a meet and greet?
I think we meet more new people now than we did when we were new. I think that I honestly, I think the meet and greet favors people that have been in it a while, because the air around you, because you have other people you know, right? Because you are seeing your friends and people that you know. So you don't give off that, like, people that are experienced don't give off that new scared vibe. Well, seriously, because look, let's face it, if you see us at a meet and greet, we're usually talking to a whole group of people, and we're laughing and being loud, and we're doing what we do, right?
Okay.
And all of us as a group. So we're not doing the overly trying to impress anybody, because we're just being us. We're just having fun. We're we get it. You just have fun.
I don't know. I like to try to impress.
I know you do, but that's why you dance your attention more. But by the same token, we're not staying hidden away from people. We're just experienced people give off that more relaxed vibe, and that's where new people, they tend to gravitate. That's why if you look at most meet and greets, you look at, find a popular group of people or a big group of people. Not popular, I don't mean that. Just experienced people that are sitting there talking, and then it's like the planet. This is the best analogy I've ever come up with right here on the spot. It's like the planet. So you take three couples of experienced people standing there talking. They're like the sun. They're like a nucleus, right? And then you have all these other groups of people that know them, either one or two or all of the couples, or has some connection with them, form this next layer of people, right? And then so the group kind of grows. And then if you look on the outer edges, like the Plutos and the fucking like that, are the new people that they don't know the people, but the gravitational pull is there. And so they want to know the people. And then in turn, if the experienced people are doing it right, you notice those people on the fringes and you go, hey, hi, I'm so-and-so. How you doing? What, and you invite them into the universe, so to speak. Does that make sense? Why are you looking like that?
No, why? I'm just listening to your analogy.
Because I mean,
well, yes.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing.
But so the more experienced ones need to recognize it. Not everybody recognizes it.
Recognize your gravitational pull, and bring them into your universe. Don't make them be a satellite forever. Let them become a planet. It may be Pluto, but a planet.
Totally different sizes, right there.
Shit. Larry, meet and greet can be a safe place to meet someone because it's a public place, very much so, as compared to meeting someone privately you only know from private chat. Very true.
Yeah.
Becky, we're still newer and we enjoy meet and greets. The last one at Moonshine tested me, but still a great time. And it does. Scott, if you're a new couple that is a bit shy, it does help to know at least one couple before going to the meet and greet. I think what Scott said is huge, because if you're new in this, utilizing all the tools, all the planets, make all your stars, make them align, utilizing social networking and social pages and the meet and greet, so you have some knowledge, so you've had some communication, so you recognize somebody, so you can put it out who's all going to be there. It gives you the opportunity to build, so you don't have to be the one sitting out in your car panicking before you walk in. And honestly, this is the
and that one, that meet and greet party or whatever, that Florida party. I actually been talking with one guy on the website because we were on social media, well, at least for Spain shit.
Right.
So it was like, I was talking with him, and then it was like, well, you come on in. If it wasn't for Louisville, then the city, I guess,
right, exactly. The thing is the opportunity to take and, you know someone, you recognize someone as something to talk about, some common face to find, and being able to something to calm your nerves, because it's easy to be the natural thing to do is to be the guy walking against the wall and to hide in plain sight. But you're not getting the most out of it, and it's so much.
You can people watch all you want to, but you're not gonna.
You have people talk.
Every single person there. That was their goal.
Yeah, and what's funny is I wanted to be part of now. We were not that. We were not.
I was definitely not as a child.
Yeah, we were an experienced couple with a couple things that I've never been kind of nervous about going wanting to experience though.
But if you're experienced with couples and singles, you probably know more people than you think.
I was gonna say at the birthday bash, we had people that their concern was they weren't gonna know anybody, and we told them you'll be surprised, and they were. They knew people. They knew people.
We already knew that.
Yeah, you'll be surprised how many people you actually know or you recognize. And here's the great part: it's okay to say, "I recognize you from the page."
I know your tits from Facebook.
Right, yeah. I mean, it gives you, and because you don't have to know their life history, and it's okay to not know anything more about them than that. It's the world's greatest icebreaker. The other thing that Aaron said that is absolutely so fucking true. It's okay to be nervous.
You can relate to Brian's comment.
Brian says smoking used to be our way to have something in common. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna say this to everybody. If you're in the lifestyle and you are a smoker and you're planning to quit, it's a hell of a thing when you quit smoking because yes, it didn't matter in life. In life, in general, you start a new job, you're a smoker. Other people are a smoker. You have instant bond. You don't have to know them ever. You can stand there, smoker, because birds of a feather. And it was the same thing in swinging. And it was an easy way to strike up a conversation. It's an easy way to start tonguing some girl. I did that a lot too. But I mean, it was seriously. And then when you quit smoking, it's amazing how much you realize. It was also an easy way to escape. It's amazing how much different when you don't have that to go. I'm a little over 3 years now, smoker. And it's like there's times I miss the social aspect of smoking. Amanda, I get that a lot, especially within my tattoos.
Talking about I recognize those boobs.
Oh,
She has tattoos around her
Yeah,
nipples.
okay. Brian, 7 weeks smoke free. That's right. Kick ass. Keep up the good work. The cool thing is if whatever you have, this is where again use all your tools. The cheesiest icebreaker lines in the world. And I have an icebreaker, not cheesy lines, just the cheesiest topic. That one little bitty thing that you have, man, use it. Jump all over that shit. You want to meet a ton of people if you're a smoker? Forget a lighter.
There you go.
Or bring an extra pack of cigarettes to share smokes with. Fuck, does anybody have a cigarette? I do. But don't give them the good ones. Just saying. That's the only thing about smoking that I'm best. Yeah, it's Scott Social. Courtney, good job. You're also 7 weeks with no being smoke free. Keep up the good work. If people need something to put in their mouth, let us know. So here's the thing. If you're new and you're wondering, here's the other part with new that I think we have to hit on again with that. I think part of the challenge when what's the value of a meet and greet, you have to get out of your head that the only way a lifestyle event is successful is if you fuck.
Yeah.
Or if you do something sexual. Look, some of the most successful nights we've ever had in the lifestyle, some of the most meaningful nights we've ever had in the lifestyle, did not involve nudity in any way, shape, or form. Some of those nights also led to some of the greatest nights of sex that we've had in the lifestyle as well. But you have to get, and we were there. Okay, so we have to own it. We were there you were too, to a degree. I was their worst.
I don't know what you're referring to.
We'd go out for a weekend, and if we didn't get laid, it was like, fuck.
Oh.
And it was like, well, because you think that's what you're supposed to do. Being in sales my whole life, you understand that to have a successful day in sales doesn't mean you sold something. You might have planted the seeds accordingly. And it's the same thing in lifestyle. You can't.
That's the first barn party that we went to,
Oh,
and we thought it was just going to be an orgy. We didn't know it was going to be like.
I told my mom about that the other night on the phone.
Are you serious?
I told her about the barn party. I said how they gave us all the instructions of what to bring and all this stuff, and we did all of it. She's like, really? Like what? Some like towels to clean up, a towel to lay down, wet wipes, our cooler with our name on it, all this shit. Said, we looked like we were a fucking family vacation going on a fucking thing. And we walked into the motherfucker, and they were like, "Oh, you're new." We're like, "Yeah, great." And then they never talked to us again.
Yeah.
I said we didn't know what we could do or whatever. And my mom, God bless her, goes, "Well, what do you mean you didn't know what we could do?" I'm like, "We didn't know what we could do." She's like, "Well, what do you mean?" All right, you're going on this path. I'm like, there were people fucking around us, and we didn't know if we were allowed to watch it or not. My mom's like, "Oh, are you?" I'm like, "Yeah." But we didn't know that. We were like trying to look away, but we wanted to look because it was like, this is hot, but we didn't know if we were allowed to. She goes, "What'd you do?" I said, "Amanda and I went and found a couch and fucked each other." Because we didn't know. We thought that's what we were supposed to do.
And then the guy came
and
over
she said,
and said, "Can I watch?"
People came over and said, "Can you watch?" and set a chair down. And my mom was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Was that what you're supposed to do?" I said, "No." Afterwards, we realized we should have said, "Do you want to join in?" But we didn't think of that at the time. My mom quit asking questions about it then. So, I didn't tell the people from church we saw sucking dick. So, it worked out. Larry, best thing about a meet and greet is the opportunity to get out of your comfort zone. The hardest part of life. So, oh my God, that is so true. That's awesome. Scott, putting pressure on yourself to have sex will almost guarantee you will be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It will guarantee for most guys, you'll have issues. Or can.
Believe it or not, there's only.
Are you walking on air? Thank you. That's a 70s reference for all the youngins.
No, it's 80s. More of an 80s, sorry, but bad. That's okay.
My bad.
Because I picture a guy in a red suit flying in the sky. Anyway. Dumbass. Oh. I'm like going, what the fuck?
Finish your sentence before you forget it now.
Damn it. There's only a few parties that I can think of that we played at.
Yeah.
And I'm not including our own. Well, it's including our own.
Alex, I said at the same time you didn't call.
Oh, good God. So, but you think about all the parties that we've gone to, all the meet and greets, all the parties.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't hook up for the longest time at a party.
Oh. No. We always had more like just going out of the bar. That's why we like to sport fuck.
I'm like,
part of that.
There's only like a handful.
This is totally getting off topic. Don't even care. The reason we like to sport fuck, seriously, we have shitty luck when shit is pre-set up. Recently we had a rare exception to that within the last couple of weeks. But most of the time we have shitty luck when it's pre-set up. Because it gives, as a guy who didn't know he had low testosterone, high estrogen at the time, you have all week to get it in your fucking brain and be like, and then like about Thursday it hits, you're like, fuck, I hope it works. So then you have 2 days to go, and by the time it gets here, you're just like, oh my God, my penis. Okay. You just have too much time to think about it. Look, in our household, we have literally had a thing. She hates Jell-O. I'm going to tell this story because it is what? Jell-O, warm Jell-O. We were supposed to meet up with a couple. No. Because here's the deal. Because it shows what we didn't know. We had this whole thing set up. We're going to meet and all this shit. And this was before your hysterectomy. She was still at the buried. And obviously, that is out of every woman's control. And on Wednesday, I think it hit.
No. We were supposed to go out with them, what, Friday or Saturday? Time was changing, so it was
Saturday.
And the Thursday or Friday, I'm like, fuck me running.
And you know what? She was trying to call the doctor to see, because at that time, you weren't on birth control to try for a wedding date. Looking on the internet, every fucking drink hot Jell-O to try to stop it. Right?
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work. all this crap, tears, upset, feeling bad for something that she had no control over.
Because you go all this time setting shit up, and then lo and behold, every fucking time, it ruins it.
And it was just like, she was stressed to the max. It was just like, oh my God. And ended up, thank God nothing happened. It was because they were completely loose. Everyone jumping on crickets in their living room. Completely loose. So it would have been a disaster anyway, but it's like, oh my God. All this worked up for something nobody had any control over. If someone's going to be pissed because your body starts to do a natural bodily function you can't control it, fuck them. But we were new and we didn't know.
No one was upset about it.
No, nobody was upset. And it's like, fuck that. Aaron going, what sport fucking is, you meet a couple, you're out somewhere, you're at a bar, a party, event, whatever.
So you can be anywhere.
And all of a sudden you're talking to them and everything, you're having a great time. And you go, you know what? Hey, we're having fun. You having fun? Yep. You want to go fuck? Let's go fuck. You don't have to know their name.
Pretty
no
much,
shit.
you don't have to know them. You don't have to get to know them.
You just
have fun. And if you never talk to them again, oh well. And if you do, rock on.
It's not that it can't work, but there are challenges when you have shit pre-set up that can easily get fucking blown completely out of proportion. It's natural. And then when you throw natural fucking anxiety and life and everything else in there, shit gets pretty fucking wild pretty fucking fast. And so to me, that you can use, if you can get in your brain, you don't have to fuck to be successful, and you can just relax. Everything's about relaxing. You'll be fine. That's the challenge. Okay, we're going. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot where you were going.
Yeah,
so
I don't
scroll down.
I don't normally play at parties or events and meet and greets. What sport fucking? Our first swap, poolside popsicle sticks and duct tape. Couldn't help me because I had too high of expectations. I understand that. One of the reasons why I love my hysterectomy. Yeah, absolutely. We
always walk into every event with no
expectations. Yeah. One time we had a conversation. There was a couple that they're still a very good friend of ours, and very much we all were very much wanted to fucking hook up. And at one event, she got train wrecked out of her fucking gourd, puking her guts out, so I was out. Like the next event, you got train wrecked drunk at the bar, was so drunk out of mind. The next event, I was train wrecked drunk out of my fucking mind.
All we seem to do is laugh about it because we're like, what the hell?
And so finally we were at an event, and everybody was in a condition to make decisions and fuck. I had taken my little cheater blue pill. He'd taken his cheater little blue pill. And we were on a trampoline, and the four of us, and neither him and I got, like, both of us at max got. And we weren't trying to shove a totally limp dick into the other one's wife, but kind of, just barely enough, and we couldn't get it to go. And all we could do was sit there and talk, because he was so excited to get to fuck you, and I was so excited to get to fuck her, that we managed to mind fuck ourselves, even that modern medicine couldn't counter. But it happens. And that's what overthinking can do in this shit. Making friends is more important to us than hooking up. Everybody's different. To me, quite honestly, when we first got in, I used to actually verbalize.
Said, I don't want
to make friends. And if people ask me, oh, we're into making friends, how are you? I'm like, I don't want to make friends. I've got lots of friends. I'm here to fuck.
You don't have lots of friends.
I don't have lots of friends.
That's why you didn't.
But it was like,
it comes off really dickish,
Well, if you ask most people, I'm a dick anyway. So now, I mean, that's changed, but it's still, we started out as one night stand. So, like, we didn't know much about each other, but we were both horny and we fucked. It seemed to work out well. So we just kind of stuck with that forever. That's our flaw. We ended up making our best friends and all that stuff. Anyways, okay.
It's the fucking truth.
Yeah. All right. So real quick, I want to get to another question I got to ask, because I think this one is also very, 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 very valuable. And it kind of goes, well, either one of these. Which one do you want to do? That one or that one? Let's go with that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, because I can't really read that, but sure.
Oh, here, I'm sorry. Let me try here. Now, how about that? Is that
Fuck
better? Sorry,
you.
oh, my bad. Okay, so this okay, so
Met on
this
Craigslist. That's awesome.
Colin. So this is a question I got asked this before the birthday bash
Okay.
because some people were planning on hooking up and want to know how to handle this. That was funny. I got asked who should pay for the room. Who should pay for the room? If you hook up with somebody, and they phrase it this way. I know that you guys are into sport fucking, so when you guys sport fuck, I'm like, oh, so long ago, memories. Who pays for the room?
Well, it depends. Is it a long distance away and you need a place to sleep at?
Well, that goes to the other one. Who should stay? They also put who gets to spend the night in the room. Whoever fucking paid for it gets to spend the night in the room. That's how that
Well,
works.
okay, there was one time we had just an awkward incident where we had one king bed.
Yeah.
We brought a couple back. We fucked. Of course, we knew them though,
Right.
but not that good. We fucked, and they're like, "Oh, we're too stoned to go home. Can we just stay the night?" So all four of us are sleeping in a king size fucking bed.
That was awkward.
That was awkward as fuck.
We made sure from then on we get two beds.
Right.
Just we learn. Now, so as a general, if you offer, if you're like, hey, let's go fuck, you should probably plan to pay for the room. And that you should plan. You should plan.
Yes.
It's common swinger courtesy is to offer to cover half the room.
Yeah.
If you were part of the half getting fucked or fucking, you probably should cover part of it. So the thing is
I mean, we've been caught in some instances where it's like, oh, well, I'll pay for half the room, and then they take off, and you're like,
right.
But
well, and we've been in a situation where it's like, hey, they offered what else, and I'm like, I have no cash, so I had to give them cash later. You know,
or I'll pay for the next one.
Right. Yeah.
Because we've done that, switch back and forth.
Yeah, and there was one I'm like, hey, look, man, I'll hook you up next week. We're going to see him again. You know, oh, don't worry about it, and I still give him out. It's a common courtesy thing. We had a room with two. We had a room with two rooms, one king bed and one hide bed. That's the best way to go.
Yeah.
Space. But again, there's like, it's kind of like the day after text, right? Is it required that the day after you send it, hey, I had a really great time, thank you? Is that required? No, it's not like a law. It's not written down. You have to do that. Is it dickish not to? Yeah, kinda. You know, you just banged them.
Unless they want to pay for the room.
Well, either way, but you should at least offer it half. Is a general thing. That's just kind of if whatever. It's kind of, here's the deal. If maybe they're buying a room and you're bringing the booze, whatever. There's all kinds of shit. One of the first hookups we had, there were three couples. Three couples enough? Four couples.
Three.
I just remember because I still remember how hot it was watching you the first time I watched you getting fucked by two guys throwing your head over the edge of the bed, getting fucking sucked in the neck. One guy was fucking just. I came to that. I saw the porn the other day. And I was like, "Fuck! I thought that was hot as." Anyways, there's just common courtesy things there, type thing. There's just whatever. I don't know. They keeps trying to say that shit. Anyways, are we still alive on the air, kids? Let me know if we are.
Yeah,
so we are. It's been coming up with that.
Okay, so why not just have two separate rooms? And that's what I was saying. It depends. If you're in the town that you live in, it'd be silly to get a room.
Right.
But I mean, if you're traveling, like the couple that we met,
right?
They traveled 2.5 hours. We traveled 3 hours. Yes, we're gonna get separate rooms.
Right.
Right.
And we're still big advocates of separate rooms. I mean, we've always have been. That's like a thing for us.
They're staying in separate.
Staying in separate rooms because that's a whole new can of worms when you start.
You need your space,
especially when you're new. You need, especially when you're new, spending the night and not having the time to have just the two of you is a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
So there you go. But so again, it's just kind of a keep in mind. There's lots of swinging's like baseball. There's lots of unwritten rules. Like they're not rules. They're just like kind of rules. You know.
Baseball's kind of rules.
Well, there's rules and there's like traditions.
Okay.
So it's swinging has lots of hidden traditions.
Okay.
And things like that, like the text afterwards. It's not
I had a
required.
great time.
Oh, it's so awesome. And we've had people. What if it wasn't awesome? You don't put that in text. Wish you hadn't sucked. You know. Trust me, I would have a whole text of sorry your dick didn't work. You know, that kind of stuff. So you want to be. Thanks for the squishy penis. It was awesome. You want to go through with that.
It worked an hour later, damn it.
Just so you know, when I thought about what it wasn't doing, I was totally gone. And I had raging hard on.
Swing bad or bad.
Just staying out there. So it's just what it is. Yeah, that's what we do. All right. Hey, guess what? It's almost time to go. So we're going to go. Don't forget, you need to be going out too. Also, Krazy Summer Nights, the first one, the August edition the June edition, yours, is only like 87 days away. So go to crazycasbah.com. We got some new stuff on there. Check out for Krazy Summer Nights. Don't forget April 1st. If you want to learn more about Miss Amanda's dancing and or help and contribute to Casbah Cares.
More like crawling around on the stage.
You want to get Miss Amanda roll around on the floor and showing her cooter, whatever. Or if you want to get autograph
see
pictures.
how beat up my knees are at the end.
Yeah, back of your throat. Anywho, also, if you want to get one of the autograph pictures or a koozie or a tumbler with her picture on it, to support Casbah Cares for that, let us know. Shoot us an email at crazy.casbah@gmail.com. Don't forget you can follow us at Truth Krazy. You can find us on Full Swap Radio. You can find us on Twitter at Truth Krazy. You can find us pretty much everywhere, so check us out all over the place. Huge shout out again, and we appreciate ASNLifestyleMagazine.com. We also appreciate Nightcaps, as well as NoMoreWetSpot.com. So thank you to our sponsors, and thank you to all of you that attend our events and listen to our shows and put up with all of our silly shenanigans and bullshit. We love you all. Doing it the only way I know how, the only way I want to, and the only way I ever will. So if I come really hard and pass out. Casbah style, out.
Bye. Okay.
We got to shut stuff off.
I can't reach it. My arms are too short.
They are. You. Oh. Let's edit. Where's stop? Why is this moving?
End stream. Because it's sitting on a candle.
Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. That motherfucker just about jumped off of its
Technology is awesome.
Shut up.